Shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give all praise and honor unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakar, Kodash. We give double honors to our apostle elders, which are apostle elders at Great Millstone, and to you hope for elect on the fourth corners of the planet Earth. Keep pushing, keep fighting, keep maintaining. We're at the time of the end. Great things are taking place for the name of Israel and this truth. This is just a reply or response to the apostle elder video about Esau. Esau is beginning to feel like a nigger, okay? Because a nigger is a byword and a derogatory word used to pretty much what's the word I'm looking for, to just to make pretty much to degrade you, okay? So Esau's feeling degraded in this day and age because what? He's getting ready to go down. Esau didn't feel that back in the 70s, the 80s. He was coming up. You know, he didn't feel the pinch, though he was falling. Though the Lord was bringing him down in that time period. He didn't feel it. Now he's starting to feel it because he's coming to the end. Like I said, the false balance is an abomination. Okay, so how a scale works, you put one on the side and it tips up the other, and then you put one on the other one and it tips up the other. So what's happening is that Jake, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, in the name of Israel, okay, the descendants of the Israelites, the Lord is he's putting on us, he's taking away from Esau and adding unto us. So our scale is becoming higher. You know, first it was the 70s, it started tipping, started tipping. It didn't tip much. Then the Lord started adding and adding. That's why it says, for the elect's sake, those days shall be short. Okay, so two can't rule at one time. So we're getting ourselves back in who we are, and Esau's decreasing. He's starting to decrease until eventually he just falls, man. Okay, so we're getting built up and he's getting put down. Okay, so as we caught our hell, we went through our tribulations. Now it's Esau's turn to taste of that cake, man, to drink of that cup, to eat of that meal. Okay, which is judgment. All right. So this video, I just found a couple clips. I didn't have to look hard either. You know, certain times, certain subjects, you gotta look a little harder to find reference videos. You know, what I call them, my reference everything, because it's one thing to just sit there and talk, but once you have a reference and a visual aid, it helps bring the point home. So this right here is just going into a let me mute it. And shalom to you brothers on the comment board. Yabashim Shalom to you brothers. And we're just gonna go through. I found a couple videos where Esau, hey man, this man's losing. I mean, we've already went through the suicide rate, which this video has a lot to do with. But it's just a point of that Esau is not living like he once was, man. Okay, he's feeling burdened. He's feeling like and nothing's going right. He can't catch a break. These are the things that's the curses. Welcome to the curses. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play the beginning part of this video. And this video came out in 2018, October. It's not that far back, but I'm gonna play the beginning part of this video and then another video, and then we're gonna jump right into the scriptures.
Nearly a third. In the last 20 years, suicide rates in most Western countries have fallen, but in the US, they've gone up by a group of Americans, causing the spike in numbers. White, middle-aged men.
See that? White, middle-aged men. It says, what's killing America? What's killing America's white men? If you're in your power and you feel that you're in your power and you know that you're in your power, you wouldn't want to commit suicide. Suicide is a way out. You wanna pretty much hit reset. You don't want to deal with it no more. It's too hard. The burden is too much. That's why Esau hits that reset button, which is knocking himself off, because he's not feeling comfortable. He's not feeling in power. He's not feeling the blessings anymore. This should be a faith booster. So where's the blessings at now? It's on you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because we are getting ready to rule the planet Earth under Yahweh Shemiah Shah's rulership, man. It's evident. That's why we've been saying this man's the Edomite. We've been saying that he's the wicked, that the Most High is going to bring him down, and he's doing it. This should boost your faith, man. If your faith is weakened and lack, you look to things like this, man, and draw from it, and know that the Lord is not, he's not have his hands. Esau is not that golden cup anymore, man. So he has to pick up a cup. What cup is he picking up? The cup of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect first and foremost, and then it'll be all the tribes. But he's returning unto us, man. That's going to be another video. The Lord is returning, man. He's returning to us with love and kindness, man. And 2/3 is not going to get it. 2/3 is not going to love it. That's why you got Eric, all these doctors and theologians coming at us, because they don't want the love, man. They are comfortable in wickedness. They have embraced destruction, man. Christianity is embracing destruction. Just like you got things coming out about the slave Bible, that should show you that Esau didn't want you to get the truth. Esau didn't want you to have the true understanding of this Bible, man. That's why he took certain things out, because he knew that would trigger your spirit. So now Esau's feeling the pinch of the curses, and you ain't even went into slavery yet. This is the prelims. This is the previews. You know, when you go watch a movie and you got a preview, all this is a preview of you in slavery, man. You have not even begun to realize what you're getting ready to go through because Yahweh Shemiah Shah has prophesied it. You're going to serve 1,000 years of bondage, and then you're going to be done away with, man. For you destroying the planet Earth, touching the apple of his eye, which you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, let's play this.
I was gonna kill myself. I just
go back a little bit, dude.
Have fallen, but in the US, they've gone up by nearly 1/3. And there's one particular group of Americans causing the spike in numbers: white, middle-aged men. I was gonna kill myself. I just said, dude, you're just the flunky in the machine, and it's time to get the hell out. The largely white state of Montana has the highest suicide rate in America, at double the national average.
Yeah, like the brother just said, Esau's starting to feel the way we did. And we do, because we're not out of the curses yet. We're not out of the curses. So what he's starting to feel like, man, there's no hope. But we do have hope, which is Yahweh Shai, man. Esau don't have a Yahweh Shai, man. That's a sit down. Hey, Low Willard, hey, I'm a mold that one over with the brother, man. Esau don't have a Yahweh Shai, man. He does not have a deliverer. There is no one going to come. There's not going to be an Edomite prophet to raise in the ranks of the Edomites in slavery and give himself for the sins of Esau. Nah, it's not happening, man. Esau does not have a Yahweh Shai, man. He does not have a deliverer, man. Because the name Yahweh Shai is deliverer. Because men in the scriptures had the same name, Yahweh Shai. But Yahweh Shai was the deliverer. Okay, he was the one to deliver us from our sins, man, and from the wrong that was done to Yahweh, man, by us breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. So Esau does not have a Yahweh Shai, man. He does not have anybody to vouch for him. Okay, Yahweh Shai was a very important spirit, if not the important spirit to Yahweh, man. So for him to sacrifice his son, that was the only way to get us out of what we were in. That's why Yahweh Shai asked, Father, can you let this cup pass from me? Can you let this cup pass from me? So even Yahweh Shai asked, is there any other way? Can we do this another way? Can we try to do this? Can we do this? Yahweh said, no, man. That's why he didn't give him an answer. And that's hard, man. Okay? Just like Abraham was willing to give his son up, his beloved son, the same thing Yahweh was willing to give his beloved son up, man, for us. For us, man. You know, that's hard, man. A father don't want to, it's hard for a father to our father is known for a protector and a establisher of the household, man. So it takes great what is the word I'm looking for? Integrity to be able to put what your nature is supposed to be for a point, for a reason. The reason is the salvation of Israel, because the Lord has created us to do greater things in life in this creation. But that's another thing. I'm not gonna get into it. But let's play this.
I want to try and understand just why so many middle-aged white men are taking their own lives and what the impact of that is here. There was another gun there, and I thought, can I catch up? How fast does the soul travel? Can I please catch up and be with him?
See, because you got Esau that's knocking himself off. This is another, and this not just happening in America, okay? Okay, it's not just happening in America. Somebody can get simple and say, "Oh, that's just America. Esau out here in the world, and he's doing no. The curses are following him. Just like if you Israelites, you run to Hawaii, you still gonna be under the curses. We got a brother that's in Hawaii, man. Okay, we got a brother that's in Hawaii catching hell. Even though he's in the land of paradise, he's still catching hell. We all go. It don't matter where you run to. That's why the curses follow us. No matter where you go to space, you're gonna be catching hell. Your spacesuit gonna fuck around and malfunction. You're gonna catch hell no matter where you go. It's something that's it's not coming, it's not a external thing, it's an internal thing that's following you. Your spirit is resonating the curses, man. It's drawn to you. That's why the Lord has to be the one to take off the curses. Once he takes off the curses, we're not gonna have no negativity coming to our spirit, man. Okay, we're gonna have nothing but blessings. That's another thing, Lord willing, I can go into on another lesson, is the blessing shall be attracted to us. No matter what you do in life, you're gonna be blessed, man, in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Not just because you're being perfect, because that's a part of the blessings. Because we're not gonna receive the curses, we're gonna receive the blessings. That means anything you do, you put your hand to, is gonna turn to gold, man. It's gonna prosper. Now, this is a documentary from South Africa. So Esau down there catching hell also, man.
South Africa's changing social dynamic is not good for everyone.
That ain't the people of God, man. You hear that? How that sound? You hear the sound coming out of that, man? You think the Lord, that's a sweet savor to the Lord's ears, is a bunch of off-tune singing? That ain't the people, man. When we sung as a nation, it was a harmony, man. Imagine the music that came out of Israel walking in the desert, man. Just like in the slave, look. Here, let's look. Let's go to historical slave song.
You could either have this beautiful bouquet of flowers you can give to your mom, or a year's worth of ice cream.
I think I'm gonna go with the flowers because I care about her.
They don't care about.
Why don't you go down, oh, don't you lie down, go down on Hannah.
See, we were singing with a sorrowful spirit, man. Esau just uttering out madness, man.
Enjoyed social and economic privilege during apartheid.
Golly, look at that.
We are fighting for our language. We are fighting for jobs. So my feeling is that we are only fighting all the time to survive. To survive. Thousands of white South Africans rely on charity to live.
You hear that? Let's play that again.
Thousands of white South Africans rely on charity to live. Betsy Dreyer has been running this community centre for 8 years, and she's almost run off her feet. I think there must be much more job opportunities for the people like my people here. Lots more. And that we must be aware that there mustn't be discriminating against them. It seems just to me that the thing is not in balance anymore. Hewitt Wolfert was a public servant when whites ran South Africa. Now he and his wife Santa, who was also retrenched from a government job, have barely a thread left of their old lives.
Hey, man. Oh, man. I mean, you ain't trying to like... Hey, we ain't trying to go... I mean, it's funny, man. I mean, I wasn't coming in like off of the laugh. But no, it's like, now you are reaping what you sow, man. So don't try to be mad at us. You got to take that hit, man. All right, so let's get into these scriptures real quick. The precepts is the main thing that I wanted to bring out on this lesson. I just had to set the tone with that, man, and give you brothers a little joy, a little laughter, man. Because Esau hurt, man. Esau is hurt. Oh man, it's about time, man. You done rode that wickedness train for too long, man. Now it's time for you to welcome to the stop, your final stop. Your final stop gonna be slavery, but welcome to the ride of the curses, man. And it's a bumpy one, trust me. It is not a comfortable one. It's the 2 Thessalonians 1:6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing for Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. So it's a righteous thing for Yahweh to put these curses on our enemies, man. Because they have troubled us, man. Esau had gave us no rest, okay? From the jobs we work, from the relationships you go into, from you even go out and eat. Esau fucking night up, man. You go out and try to grab you a drink, you want to eat Edomite looking at you sideways or something to happen, man. But he troubled us by way of slavery, captivity, discrimination, racism. All these things help culminate Esau's rulership, his privilege, man. The average Edomite would say, I never put nobody in slavery, but you're reaping the benefits of it. That's worse. That's worse. You're reaping the benefits. If somebody say, if you making money off child trafficking, but you say, I never traffic no children, but somebody's paying you directly for the child trafficking, you still reaping the benefits of child trafficking, man. Okay? It says, verse 7, and to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. So when Yahweh comes back, he's gonna give us salvation, man. He is our deliverer. You know, he is our deliverer. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay? It says in flaming fire, taking vengeance, because he's gonna shoot concentrated beams on Esau in his society. He's gonna shoot fire on this place, man. Okay? And the fire is gonna consume Esau's whole rulership, his whole infrastructure. Everything that he built up and took pride in, the angels and the missiles are gonna clean it up. It says in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh and that obey not the gospel. So who can we get examples? All these other Christians, these doctors that are coming up, Eric, whatever, all these other doctors and madness that's coming up, they obey not the gospel. They don't, the gospel is what? We are the Israelites. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites, man. Okay? And it says, them that know not Yahweh and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shah Mashiach, which is the deliverance of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? So that's what the Yahweh Shah is coming back to do. He's going to burn everybody that's not paying attention, that's not listening. So that's why listening and taking heed is so important in this truth. This is Isaiah 13:11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. So you're seeing a prime example of the Lord starting to punish Esau, man. He's starting to punish all these Edomites you see running around, gathering clothes. That's just a small smidget of what's getting ready to come to what the nation of the nation of Esau, man. These Edomites. They're getting ready to taste judgment. You destroyed the planet Earth. You raped, robbed, and murdered. You've laid your seed out. You got the fatness of the earth. Now you want to cry, man. You can't cry, man. You have done enough to deserve what, man. You've hit your limit, man. All right. Let me go back to this. And it says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. This is a fulfillment of that, man. They ain't proud no more. You had a damn makeshift goodwill. This is the Salvation Army of South Africa. There ain't they ain't proud coming in there. You don't see a dude coming up in there with his nose in the air. Everybody head down. You coming to get secondhand clothes, man. If not third, man. If not fourth. Ain't nobody got no press, no fine press garments. And right in the beginning of this documentary, what do you see? You see Jake living in over here in top shelf bars, eating good, shopping good, driving good. Some of these are Hamites, but Jake out here with their head somewhat up because they're coming up from the bottom. Now they're able to chill where this would have been all white people. Let's play this a little bit.
After the white rule era of apartheid, South Africa's educated blacks are pushing ahead. It's estimated that 100,000 a year are entering the middle class.
100,000 Jakes a year are entering that middle class. You know the kind of growth that has to have for that to happen, man? So Jake is coming up. Some of these are Israelites, and then you got some of these are Hamites, okay? But we speaking about this Jake in general coming up on a level, man. Even in America, our suicide rate ain't like that because the only thing that's taking us down is the drugs and the cops, and then the crimes that are portrayed by the society of Esau, man. So we're coming up on a level while Esau is decreasing. So this is the perfect example of this verse. I'll read it one more time. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy. All right. So let's look up the word arrogancy. The word there is gawam. Gawan. Ga'awan. And it says exaltation, majesty, pride. So the pride of Esau is being brought low. Majesty, exaltation, excellency, nations, God of Jordan, pride, arrogancy. So the pride. So Esau's pride is being brought low, man. He can't run around like he's the one because it's not adding up. The world is the way he's living is not adding up to his proudness. Okay, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and lay low the haughtiness of the terrible, and that's happening right now. And let me get this real quick. This is Deuteronomy 28 because I'm gonna show you the curses are being put upon Esau. Okay, because he has no assurity of the suicide rate, right? That's a part of the curses. Check this out. It's Deuteronomy 28 and verse 66. It says, "In thy life shall," it says, "in thy life shall hang in doubt before thee." See, you're gonna contemplate on if you can make it to the next day, or if the situations around you are hindering if you got survival in you. And it says, in thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life. That means you're not going to be for sure if you can live, man. Okay? 67. In the morning thou shalt say, would most high it were even. And at even thou shalt say, would the most high if it were morning, for the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. So you're not gonna be, man, you're gonna like, man, you're gonna be in the day like, damn, I hope I make it to the night. You're gonna be in the night like, man, I hope I wake up in the morning. You're just gonna have that non-assurance, okay? Just like us now in the spirit, we really just say we waiting for the day of the Lord, man. We're not worried about day-to-day movements because we're persuaded of the things to come, which is the kingdom. This is Isaiah 21:4. I start at I'll start at 4. My heart panted, fearfulness affrighted me. The night of my pleasure have he turned into fear unto me. So the Esau's once glory has been turned to fear, man. Down in South Africa, they worrying about people coming in and killing them, and they losing their status. America, Edomites ain't got the jobs they once did. They don't have to worry about Jakes coming in their country towns and robbing them. They taking their own life, man, because they can't deal with the stress of life as it is right now, man. So they're showing that, look, this society in this place is starting to switch. Places are changing, man. Okay, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Places are changing. We're going on top, Esau's going on the bottom. And he can't deal with it because he's weak, man. This is Romans 12:18. If it be possible, as much as it says, as much as I lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. Hold on. You see that? Verse 20. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, and I will repay, saith the Lord. So the Lord is going to do this. We're not the ones having to come up. That's why it says you got to go to your job. Don't be cursing no Edomite out. Don't be over righteous, man. Just let the Lord deal with it. And he's dealing with this, man. That's why this video is just to show you the Lord is working, man. We don't have to go to South Africa and oppress no Edomites. The Lord is taking care of that. We're not the ones oppressing Esau. Esau don't believe us being the Israelites. He only hears it, but he don't really believe it. So what's making him commit suicide? The Most High is putting the pressure on him and putting the curses on him to where he can't avoid. He sees no other exit. He sees no other a way out, man. The Lord is doing that to his mind. That's why it says, fear not man that can kill body, but fear the Most High that can kill body and soul. So the Most High can mess with your spirit, man. That's what he's doing to Esau. Esau is losing right now. I don't even consider this man. He gonna do his thing in Jacob's trouble, and that's it. That's the last little hurrah he has. Verse 20. Therefore, in mine enemy, it says, therefore, in mine enemy, it says, therefore, if my enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirsty, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. So we just maintain it, man. We're not jumping to the cause right now because Esau's going to try to demonize us and say that we're terrorists, we're this, we're that. No, we don't give him no fuel to the fire, man. We just go out here, we work your dead-end jobs, and we do what you have to do, we have to do in your society, and we live, and we hope for the salvation through Yahweh Shai. It's Psalms 109:20. Let these be the reward of mine adversaries from the Lord and of them that speak evil against my soul. But do thou for me, O power the Lord, for thy name's sake, because thy mercy is good, deliver thou me. So David was saying, Lord, look, let these things fall on my enemies. And you take kindness in me, deliver me. Remember me, man. Okay? Because these Edomites, they're getting ready to be passed away. We're getting ready to rule the planet Earth and more things to come. All right? So I just wanted to make this quick video. This is a response. Hey, Esau's feeling like a nigga, man. Because what's a nigga is a low stake, man. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim, Rakar Kodash, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahushai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahushai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahushai for this truth, knowledge, and wisdom and the ability to do this lesson. And Lord willing, we keep moving and keep growing in this thing, man. All right. Esau's becoming that nigga, man. That's that nigga. So hey, take joy, man. The Lord is working for us and putting this on. These are just quick videos to show, hey, man, hey, it's starting. The tables are turning. So hey, keep faith, keep strong, keep fighting, keep moving. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Shalom.